We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MULN stock, MULLEN Automotive Inc. here, pushing up higher and rejecting at a key resistance level. But we need to talk about this full transition here from the dip area to the rip area on 42 vision, and also what's going on with the inflow versus outflows. But today was not the only stock experiencing volatility in both directions. Our SPY bot presented opportunities in both directions as well, and the first one was at 10:15 a.m. It sent out a bull indicator and those inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus. And then the second one was later in the afternoon at 1:25 p.m. It sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And you can now gain access to this as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MULN stock in an upward trend after yesterday's podcast interview with the CEO, guys. It finally reacted to the upside, but we have another article to look at together here and what's going on here between the battle between the bulls and the bears. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 1:25 p.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected over to our 42 vision indicator. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MULN stock, MULLEN Automotive Inc. here, pushing up higher, leaving the white with red borders to the bright green area, which is the rip to the dip. If it's your first time here in the channel, this is what we consider a dip area. This is what we consider the rip area of extreme weakness and a full transition into the rip area of extreme strength. Now it's pulled back down, but it's still dark green with red borders. If it could find support, it could create that staircase effect, and that's what we call the setup before the next bull run, right? At least that's how I like to call it. And we need to see the resistance in the inflow versus outflows and the support levels here as we look at the charts. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators and the inflow versus outflow, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to the bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which gives us that extra layer of confirmation and the edge and clarity over the charts. So here we are with MULN stock under a bull indicator today in the pre-market. First bull indicator that pops up in 4 to 5 days. The last bear indicator popped up here at 40 cents. The outflows continue to dominate. As you can see, we're below the midpoint even though it's green, and it will need to cross back up, but this bull indicator is one step forward, right? So this is super important. We need to watch this carefully. And in yesterday's video, we talked about the interview that the CEO had and how he stated everything that we've talked about, but we need to talk about what happened here when it actually squeezed from 20 cents to 60 cents and why has it gone down so fast. This article actually breaks it down and shares information on it, and we need to talk about the key resistance and supports. So the heading of the article states here, bulls versus bears, MULLEN Automotive short interest grows. So it talks about here some key points we're going to break down, and the first one is when it went from 20 cents to 60 cents, the shorts were caught by surprise, guys, back in October, and you could see how quickly it went up and how quickly it went up it has gone down. And based off this article, this is due to the fact that the shorts are putting pressure again. So we're going to look at those key points here as well. And they talk about how the stock has had an increase of 13% in the last 2 weeks of short interest. And on top of that, an 8% increase in the first half of the month. And the takeaway is that the bears are driving this stock lower despite its improving fundamental outlook, and it's setting up for a major squeeze. That's based off of this specific article, right? Not guaranteed, not financial advice. I'm just reading the information that I found, and this is looking very, very interesting how the short interest continues to pile up while the stock continues to grow fundamentally with a huge outlook like it states here in this article. And I've broken this down in previous videos as well. All this good news while the stock is falling, guys. This is setting up for a potential squeeze again. And look how fast things move. The last time it squeezed from 20 cents all the way up to 60 cents in a matter of days. Now, the outflows continue to dominate. We just got a bull indicator, and we need to talk about the key levels here to watch. And the first thing is the support levels, right? So the first support that I'm watching here is 25 cents. Now above that is 27, right? Which is where things started to take off. But 25 cents is a key support level here in the bigger picture of it all. And it's where things actually found support and bottomed out so far and pushed itself up. And hopefully those levels are not retested again. Now above that is 27 cents. That will be a critical support here within this volatility to continue this staircase effect to the upside and continue pushing up to test new resistance, and for this bull indicator to continue to hold strong and not get rejected by another bear indicator, right? Now to the upside, we want to watch this not just on the 30-minute, but also on the 15-minute as outflows have started to dominate again. We needed to get back up here and cross the midpoint here with strength and turn from red to green and start pushing back up because it hit highs here of inflows of 0.04, and right now it's in the outflows of minus 0.01. Now, it has a bear indicator here and it's trying to reverse, so we need that to get canceled as well and get another bull indicator in the process on the 15-minute chart. And from there, this could probably roll over into the 30-minute, and that's where the 30-minute resistance comes into play, and also the inflow versus outflow, trying to come closer to the midpoint here and possibly even cross it to the upside if there's enough strength on those inflows from the 15-minute and coming over to the 30-minute. Now let's talk about resistance. The first resistance is 30 cents, and above that will be 32 cents. And the most important one that I'm watching is 35 cents, guys. Those are the critical levels I'm watching to the upside. And we want to see this bull indicator continue to hold strong and dominate over the chart with canceling that last bear indicator and continue to hold strong as it tries to retest key resistance levels to the upside. And these inflows start to pick up, hopefully closer to the midpoint or even cross it to the upside here. And yesterday's podcast with the CEO was very interesting. That news that came out, it actually confirmed a lot of the things that we've talked about. And this news right here and this article confirms that the battle between the bulls and bears is not a lie. And these shorts are really trying to put pressure. And the last time they were caught by surprise was in that last run in October from 20 cents to 60 cents. And it happened really, really fast. Some shorts were covering in that run, but the same shorts that covered have re-shorted because the days to cover is so low and it gives them that flexibility. So we'll see if the bulls can put pressure on them this month again in November. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.